Guests, fellow Toastmasters, is which comes first, the chicken or the egg? Matt,
I'm too nonchalant
take
to
a
figure
position.
that one out.
All right. In Toastmasters, we have two programs concurrently running. One is the program that we've had traditionally for years and years, which involves a manual and a series of 10 speeches. And the new program is Pathways, which involves a series of 5 levels and a number of different projects, which they're both there to get you to learn the skills that you need to learn. Now, in the history that I've had with Toastmasters, I have seen, and I won't name names and I won't point anybody out, but I have seen people bring a speech to a Toastmasters meeting. And then someone says, "Oh, which project is it?" And they say, "Gosh, I don't know. Lend me a manual and I'll find a project in the next 3.5 minutes." And I'm saying that you could do that in the old program, and you could also do it in Pathways. You can write your speech, you can deliver your speech, and then go look for a project. And do you think that's the best way to go about it, Mary? No. The best way to go about it is to look at the material. You want to first establish what is the project. What are you here to learn? What are the goals? What are the objectives? What are the things, the skill sets that you're trying to acquire? And in order to do that and effectively present a speech and learn all those skills that are necessary, you need to go into the manual, if that's the approach you're going, or into Pathways, into the detail, and see exactly what you need to learn, what skills you need to acquire, clarify in your own mind exactly what are the goals and objectives that you have for this project. Because each project is has a specific goal, a specific set of skills that it's there presenting to you that you then have an opportunity to learn. So I'm saying if you do that, then you have a much better chance of doing that presentation and achieving a much higher level of learning, accumulating more skills, and doing better than if you just bring a speech to the meeting. And I think that goes from the very start, from the icebreaker right on to the last speech that you present. So it doesn't matter whether you're a beginner or whether you're an accomplished speaker like Neil here. So I think it's really important. So what we've done, I've done a little bit of stuff here with Pathways. Now, in order to look at some of this detail, let's look, for instance, at the icebreaker. These are all of the different topics that you're going to find in the icebreaker project alone. It tells you how to launch. It tells you how to navigate through the different sections of the program for video and for navigating through the particular files that you need. It tells you clearly what is your assignment. It gives you a specific checklist, a project checklist that tells you first you do this, first you do this, then you do this, check, check, check. And if you follow the project checklist, you will do the speech. When you do the speech, you're going to do a better job of it. It tells you what your competencies should be at the end of the process. What do you want to learn? What are the skill sets that you expect to achieve or acquire by doing the icebreaker? It's important to know that so you can reach for those. It lets you assess your level beforehand. Where am I at now before I start this project? And it'll give you a set of questions that you can rate yourself on to say, okay, that's how I am. And it tells you about goals. It gives you specific tips on how to prepare and present your speech. And then you finally complete your assignment. That's when you do the presentation. It gives you clues on evaluation, assess your skills after, do a review, and you're finished. So this is the process. And it's a much more better process to go through than simply doing a speech and then trying to figure this stuff out afterwards. So I'm just saying, I'm presenting this to you now because I want you to take a look at the project as the priority. The speech is just part of the project. It's not the most important thing that you're going to do. And if you take that approach, you will maximize the experience. Mr. Toastmaster.
Thank you very much.